Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are solving some boxes from the Sherlocks, as these are generally made for the defensive team. As you can see, engaging in the thrill investigative challenges that test your defensive skills. So these are mainly built for the blue team, or maybe the forensics team can also leverage this, so they will know that how to check and where to check. This is kind of depth, and as you guys can see that I have already solved the two boxes, Meerkat and the Bumblebee. I totally forgot to record them, so now that I have already solved them, I remember that let's record them. And now I'm going to record. First, we'll record this. This is for this video. I'm going to solve only this box, and for the second box, we'll go with the Bumblebee. And two boxes have already retired, and I opened the Hack the Box after quite a while. So we are talking about the Sherlocks only. So let's solve this box first. And as you guys can see in over here in the Linux box, I already have downloaded this. Let's open this over here. Okay, so let's read the scenario over here first. As a fastest growing startup, Carla, I guess that's how we pronounce that, has been utilizing a business management platform. Got it. Unfortunately, our documentation is our document is scarce, and our administrators aren't the most security aware. Got it. As our new security provider, okay, like you to take a look at some PCAP. PCAPs are generally network packets which we can see using the Wireshark or TCAP, or I guess it was a TCAP or Wireshark. Let's say with the Wireshark. When I remember the other tool name, I'll tell that. Okay, PCAP and log data we have exported to confirm if we have or not have not been compromised. So we'll be looking into the PCAP data. We can download it file from here. Download the file. It will start the download, and this is the password for the file to decrypt. So we can download it from there, and so not for decryption but to extract the file from zip. This is going to be a zip file, so using this we can unzip that. This is the password for the zip file. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. We believe our business management platform server has been compromised. Got it. Can you confirm the name of the application running? Okay, so we want to find the running application name on this server which got compromised. We can see that in the PCAP or maybe in the JSON file. We will get two files over here. One is this one, the PCAP one, and the other one is a JSON file. So both of these are serving the different purpose. So we can start with, I guess, with the JSON file. Let's see and what sort of data it's holding. Cat okay, the JSON. Okay, it seems like it's a JSON file, so it should be in JSON format. So to get the proper formatted output, we are going to use the JQ. That's a pretty useful tool. You guys can check it on Google. So let's get it back. This time around we are going to pipe this with the JQ dot, and there we go. Now we got a beautified output in the JQ format. Let's go to the start, or we can grab only the head, pipe and head. So we got the few things over here. We have the TS, I guess the time. This is going to be the event type. It's an alert. This is the source IP. This is going to be destination IP, the source port. We need some extra output from the head. So let's check it. Now this is not a format. I don't remember the head format. I guess it's going to be -L. Okay, let's grab the first 20 lines. There we go. So let's see what's different over here. Okay, let's see what we're looking for here. We'll highlight few things. Then using the JQ, we'll try to grab that as an output. Over here, first we can see the source IP. Okay, then this is a destination IP. This is alert severity. That's also going to be same. If as we can see over here, this is a pretty big log over here, and we see over here like this is a different IP, I guess, and there is a different signature for this. Let's go bit up. This one is also different, I guess. Yep, this one is also different signature. This one is also different. Over here, this signature is also different. Okay, so let's grab only signature. We might be able to find something resourceful in the signature only. So let's format this. As we're working with the JQ, we can craft the JQ query to get the results from here. For that, we are going to use the command after the JQ. Okay, so here we are going to define in the JQ from where it's starting the query. Let's keep it in this dot, which is going to be the starting from this. As you can see, it's starting for the square braces, so we'll keep the square braces first, and the end will be checking the in between. So let's put a space pipe. After that, we are going to select the specific term on which we are going to perform the result scan, and that's going to be the select. Over here we are going to select what sort of over here the parameter we will be looking into. So it can be anything, but let's take the event type dot event type, because I guess that's going to remain same for all the outputs. So it's kind of working as an identifier for us. Let's check over here. It's alert. There we go. It's an alert 2. This one is an alert. So it's going to work as an identifier. So from there, from here, we are going to extract where the event type is equal to double quote and what it's holding alert. Now from here we got the identifier. Let's fetch further. From identifier we got the alert dot signature. So we'll be looking for the signatures only. So we'll pipe the signatures, and once I click, we are going to get in results like all the signatures we have in the file. Let's click enter. Okay, I'm missing something. Yeah, single quote. I didn't put the single quote. Let's end this, and there we go. Now we got the output. Let's add one more thing. We are going to sort it and get the answer only for the unique alert or the signatures. So for that, we are going to use sort -u for unique. Enter, and there we go. We got our optimized output. And over here, if we see, there is a 3-core sec poor reputation IP group. That's not an application. Attack response possible to this. This is going to be a path. And there is a CNC active threat intelligence poor reputation IP. That's also not. Drop D shield block list. Nope. Exploit Bonita soft. Unauthorized bypass. Let's check what's Bonita soft. Copy this, and there we go. So it's an open source business process management tool, I guess. So there we go. Coordinate the way work gets done. Automate business process by engaging people across department and corporate boundaries, and measure its effectiveness over the time. So I guess this is the one, and if we put it over here, and there we go. As you guys can see, the answer is Bonita soft. We got the first answer, and now the second thing we have to check is we believe the attacker may have used a subset of the brute force attack category. What is the name of attack carried out? Let me put all these question in the different sheet on my notes taking app, which is Obsidian, in the different file. We will see all the question on one place and answer them by the run. Okay guys, so we got all the question in this. Let's read all the questions first. We believe we already read this, what type of the attack he might have performed. Does the vulnerability exploited have a CV assigned as, and if so, which one? So as we just saw that for the Bonita soft, we see this also is this log is also telling us what sort of CV it was holding. So I assume it's going to be this, not assume, but this is the CV which got exploited over here. So we'll put it here. Okay, so next, which string was appended to API URL, okay, passed to bypass the authorization filter by the attacker's exploit. Got it. So for this, I guess we'll be looking into the Wireshark. Let's go here. Where did it go? Not Bumblebee, not this one. There we go. So we'll be looking into the Wireshark for this. Let's close this. So first we are going to use some filters in the Wireshark to extract what happened, when happened, and know who did this. So before directly jumping into this, we can actually get that data fast using the static. So over here we are going to look into the conversations, because if you directly going to see in this file, you will see there are too many communications happen with the different sort of IPs, and we are not going to check each and every one of them from where to where, when to when. So as an attacker or a hacker, you are going to fetch data from some place. So to interact with that, it is generally a common sense that you are going to make many requests to identify what sort of data it holds, what sort of path it has, and some successful requests. So they are going to be pretty large conversation and going to different level of packet exchange. Like over here, if you see from this IP to this IP, this is a source IP and this is a destination IP. If you see over here, they have exchanged around 3 packets. From A to B, 2 packet went, and B to A, only 1 packet went, which might be an acknowledgement packet. Other than that, there wasn't any other conversation happen. So now if I put a filter on this packet and see this, you guys see that these 2 IPs have the most packets and the longest conversation which happened. And if we go to the TCP over here, if we check for the packets, this is the one which has this is the port number, sorry, this is the packets, and there we go. I believe the IP is same. Yeah, the IP is same, and this time address change from address B went to address A, and address A went to address B over here. So we are going to look into the conversation which happened in between these 2 IPs, and we can check it through the port. This is a port they use for communication, and the stream ID is this one. So let's apply filter on this. We are going to check, yeah, this to this, and we can close this, and there we go. We got our filter applied over here, and we can now check the whole conversation which happened in between these 2 source and destination IPs. So let's see the request further. This is a TCP requests, and as we are looking into the brute force and the Bonita soft, I believe it's going to be the interface, web-based interface, and the port is actually 80. So let's filter it out further. We are going to look for only the HTTP requests, and there we go. So over here we can see only this much packets. Okay, I don't want this. Let's okay, so there we go. Let's remove this TCP port and enter, and from here remove this TCP port and enter. I guess we are not putting the IP right way. Let's fix that. Put it here, and this should go here. I guess this made connection to this. This is going to be destination IP, and this is going to a source IP. And if I click on enter, TCP. Okay, this is odd. Should I put this in the start? Skip it in the braces and take this start, paste, and then remove this. Enter. Okay, this is not changing the result in any way, though we should be looking into this. Let's change the IP address to the SRC source, and this is DST destination, and this took one more packet away. What I'm doing wrong over here is a source IP incorrect. Let's check it back again into the statics. We can remove this much, enter. Okay, now let's check into stats. Conversation which happened in between these 2, TTP, the packet exchange. Check it out, the packet exchange. Let's take this IP, select A to B back here, and we only want to look for the HTTP traffic, enter, and there we go. Yeah, the source IP was wrong over here. Let's put it back the way we want. This is going to be the SRC, the source IP, and this is going to be the destination IP. So we found it with the help of conversation which happened in between these 2 IPs, and I'm pretty sure this is a malicious IP which was attacking on us. And over here we'll be looking for like this Bonita soft portal. So these are all, I guess, attempt for the login. Yes, these are the all login attempts. And if we check over here, how many combinations of username and password were used in the credential stuffing attack. Oh, nice. We got the answer for the second question. This was a credential stuffing attack. I guess they gave the answer by themselves. Okay, so we got the answer of this, and we're looking for the logs. If we go bit down, and there we go. Over here we can see this is a post request which went to this, and this seems to be a successful post request, and this contain an unusual endpoint. And if we see over here in the over here in the string value, it's uploading some sort of RC file, reverse shell file on API extension. So I guess for the URL path, this is going to be the answer, because over here it's adding the unintended value which should not be there but is adding over there. Let's copy this and paste it here. We just need a endpoint over here, API URL path, to bypass the authorization filter by the attacker exploit. Okay, let's remove this stuff. We don't need the type of request. And if we go and check here on the portal, and this is it. We only want this, and this is the answer. We got the endpoint. This is going to be the endpoint which was exploitable. And next we want to know how many combinations of username and password were used in the credential stuffing attack. Nice. Okay, so before that, we can check for the next question, which username and password combination was successful. So if he was able to post anything over here, that means in the before request, he or she was able to successfully log in on the portal. So if we check the request above, hypertext, and there we go. We got the username and password, which was a successful hit. Let's copy the value, paste it here, and same for this one. Copy the value, paste it here. We can remove this whole stuff if we want. Let's keep only this much. Okay, this is the next question answer over here. Okay, so what we can do is we can filter this out. If you saw the request, there was an install. Yeah, there we go. It's skipping one request, then it's trying the user credential stuffing. So if we put filter on this, apply filter, prepare filter. Okay, let's just copy the value. We will apply filter by self. Check in here, key value, copy, field name, put and space v. Okay, so this is a URL encoded form dot key. If we put over here like is equal to, now we should be, rather than key, we should be working for the value over here. So let's put a value, because we will directly able to apply the filter, as we are only looking for the value. And if we skip this install, we will be able to fetch the only successful packets. And you can see 118 packets which has the same HTTP request and are over here listed. So if I put not equal to, which is install, and enter, there we go, and we can see over here all the values are going to be different. Next. These are the all credential the attacker was trying to stuff, and one of these got successful, and that was which was containing the government in that in its name. This was a successful attempt. So the total attempt it made like 56. So we got another answer which is 56, the total combination the attacker tried to exploit. Okay, so we'll proceed for the next question. If any text sharing site did the attacker utilize? Which text sharing site did the attacker utilize? Okay, we have to check that too. Okay, fine. Let's remove this much from here, or yeah, we can remove this much and enter, and check all the successful requests. This one. Let's see above if there is any other request which got successful. No. So these are the all credential attempts. This is the endpoint he was able to exploit. The attacker was able to exploit. And this is the command attacker was trying, which is who am I, to identify itself. Okay, this is odd. There isn't any other request. Okay, so for if any text sharing site it is utilized, we're still going to check for these two IPs. Let's remove the HTTP from here and see if there is any other request. Let's go to the bottom and try looking for the file from here. That one is also going to be an HTTP request, I'm pretty sure. So let's do HTTP space and keep this into the braces. Enter, go to the bottom, and it's not showing showing all the requests as far as I'm concerned. Let's check. Let's follow this streamline. If there is any other request, we have no. Let's go back. There should be more requests. Let's try this. If we do this, will it change the result? Yeah, it did. We got more requests now. We got a 200 status also. Before that, we was only looking for the one-way conversation from A to B. But now I guess it's looking for B to A2. Yes, A to B, B to A. So over here we can see more requests and we are in bottom. Is there anything wrong we are doing? I don't know what wrong we are doing over here. There should be more requests. Let's remove everything. Enter. I only look for the HTTP requests. Or did that conversation happen on some another IP? Let's check that. Let's keep going down. Okay, we are already in bottom. This is the same endpoint the attacker tried. And okay. Yeah, here we see there's something unusual over here. Over here, attacker is trying to run the wget command and download something from this paste.io. Okay, so we got another answer, which is paste.io. This is a website the attacker is utilizing. Okay, so let's go over here and get request. We only want this value, so we are going to copy the value from here and back to CMD. Let's clear everything and paste it here. Rather than wget, I guess we are going to wget eventually, because if you see over here, please provide the file hash used by the attacker to gain persistent access to our host. Let's do the wget. We'll read the file afterwards. Okay, so it's forbidding us. And why is that? Should I remove the row? This is hard. Let's copy this, go here, browser, paste it here and enter, and there we go. Okay, so this is the file. Let's close this and remove the other stuff, paste it here, enter, and it's still forbidding us. Something new every day. To wget. Why are we getting this error? It's not like we have utilized this before, and it's asking for the Cloudflare verification. Open it back, paste, enter, but this time it didn't ask for any verification. Let's close this terminal, open the new one and go to the wget, paste, enter, and it's forbidding the request. If I try it without the HTTPS, will it? No, it's still forbidding. So one thing we got to know that it's related to SSH authorization key, that the attacker was able to add the key into the authorized key. And if we, okay, so this is another link was trying, and copy this and paste it here and check what sort of, okay, we got the SSH public key or maybe the private key which attacker was sending to this file to gain the access of the server, and it did sudo service SSH restart so it can take the file and acknowledge it. Okay, so we got the two answers over here. First one is we have to provide the file hash, and the second one is with the public key, which is this one. We have to provide the hash for this, and then can you confirm the file modified by the attacker to gain the persistent. Okay, so if we go here, we know the file. This is an authorized key. Copy this, paste it here, or maybe I'll paste the whole stuff. We'll confirm this later. And for the MITRE attack ID, we'll look into this afterward, because as far as I see that this MITRE attack ID is going to be related to SSH, because that's the last step the attacker attempt to get success and gain the persistent access. And now we have to download these files. How are we gonna do that? That's problem, because the wget is not getting acknowledged. Wget, paste, please download the file, give me a forbidden error, try with this, then wget, paste, enter. We are getting forbid download the file. Okay, does it have something to do with this? If we go to network, it's a bridge connection and the connection is also correct. TP link. Now we are not using the TP link, we are using the Ethernet. Okay, why is it not letting me to download the file? Try and 12 is keep the file name same, and if I run the MD5 thumb to get the hash of this file, this is the hash we got, or this is how we'll be getting the hash. I guess this one is for the public file, the public key file, and this one is going to for the attempt he was writing the public key into the authorized key file to get access. Change the output file name, copy and paste. And if we see the sum for this, the name from BX, and there we go, we got another sum. We paste it here. And the last thing we have to check is MITRE technique ID authorized key. Copy this, go over here. We can go to this and we can check our attack framework, paste this, enter account manipulation. There we go, some other stuff. And over here we can check which MITRE attack we have performed. So it is an account manipulation, as the attacker was able to write its public key into the authorized key. There we go, we got the attack technique. We'll copy this and paste it here. And with this we can confirm all of our answers. It's the hash might be different because we are not able to run the wget to download the files, and we are actually writing it to another file, so it might consider as a tempered. So I'm not sure if the hash are going to be the same. Let's close all this and get back here. And if I put it here and it's here, close everything, and there we go. These are the answers. And if we go for MD5 hashes first, because that's I think the different over here, and I was correct, the hashes are different. We have to use wget to download the proper file, and using MD5 sum we can get the original hash of the file. So we are going to eliminate these two questions. You guys can find it by yourself if your wget work. And the first one is the Bonita soft. Our answer is correct. And the second one is credential stuffing, which they have already provided the name over here. Let's clear this. And the third one is okay, it's the same, 25237. The exploit which was for which Bonita soft was vulnerable. This is a CV for that, and this is the endpoint which was vulnerable, or which was able to bypass all the authorization filters. And the total attempt to get the successful username and password, 56. And the successful username and password, SB Broom and the government. And the next one is paste.io. The attacker website, the website which was utilized by attacker to write the content into the file. And the hashes, I already told you guys that these are going to be different if you're going to wget. Actually we write it into the file, that's why the hash got tempered. But once you download the same file, the hash you will get the correct hash. And for the next one, yes, this is a path the attacker was writing his public key into. And the type of MITRE attack, this is we have. So for MITRE attack, this is the one, and you guys can directly read in depth for this from here. This is going to be helpful if you are in the red team, and this might help you set the rules for your tools. Like if you are using Seam or Cloudflare or some another tool where you generally log the data and see the logged data, the MITRE can help you pretty much over there. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.